اعوذ باللہ من الشیطان الرجیم بسم اللہ الرحمن الرحیم الذین یذکرون اللہ قیاما وقعودا وعلی جنوبہم ویتفکرون فی خلق السماوات والارض ربنا ما خلقت ھذا باطلا سبحانک فقنا عذاب النار. Those who remember Allah while standing, sitting and lying on their sides and ponder over the creation of the heavens and the earth. Our Lord, Thou hast not created them in vain. Nay, holy art Thou. Save us then from the punishment of the fire.
Also, what is the relation between the creation of the heaven and the earth and فَقِنَا عَذَابَ النَّارِ, save us from the punishment of the fire?
If you read the verse again, then I will connect it.
Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. الذين يذكرون الله قياما وقعودا وعلى جنوبهم ويتفكرون في خلق السماوات والأرض ربنا ما خلقت هذا باطلا سبحانك فقنا عذاب النار.
What is the question? I can't understand that.
The question is, what's the relation between the creation of the heaven and earth and the previous verse?
Yes, I know, but the creation of the heaven and the earth is not a useless purpose. It's a huge claim that whatever you find in the creation of heaven and the earth, the whole universe, you think it's created idly without any use? This is the question. So those people who are ulul albab, they ponder over these things day and night, and the natural result, inference they draw from their heart, speaks and says, "Ma khalaqt, oh God, ma khalaqta hadha batila." This entire universe you have created, how can it be without any purpose? So everything which is created has a purpose and shows a purpose. The birds, the animals, everything in the sea or in the air or on the land has a purpose of its creation which it fulfills and is made to fulfill that purpose. So this is amazing. When I go for a walk, I hear the woodpecker sound, and this is a subject which I have repeatedly told explained to others. Woodpecker is a small bird which pecks at the tree trunks which are a bit hollow from within, and then the worms which are in that tree trunk, they come out, and this bird swallows them by knocking at the door. If somebody comes out, they eat it. So the amazing thing, the most fantastic thing about this animal is that it strikes the wood so powerfully and with such speed that it's amazing how fast it can move its beak and strike with it. Now the scientists have discovered that although ordinarily hearing this sound, you think it maybe consists of 4 or 5 strikes, but when they recorded it and then reheard it in slow motion, so within a second perhaps it struck 30 times or so. So I don't know exactly the number, but the number is amazing, how fast it can move and how powerfully it strikes. Now, if this was without purpose and without a design, this bird should have gone mad within a few strikes, because the shock is so powerful that it would create a sense of earthquake in the head, in the brain of that poor animal. But God has provided him, or this bird, with a safety valve between the beak and the brain. There is a small instrument which can be pressed and released. It is resilient. So at the time of every strike, it takes all the load on itself, and no shock wave is permitted to pass on to the brain. Now, do you think this could automatically happen because of evolution? It's impossible. How long this device would take for evolving? By that time, all the woodpeckers in the entire world would have died, completely finished and ousted. So, these people who have researched on these things, unfortunately, are blind in their right eye. This is what they observe with the left eye and tell us, this is it. They never think that ma khalaqta hadha batila. So this is one small explanation of the word ma khalaqta hadha batila. And whenever you go out, you'll hear amazing things. The birds are chuckling and making noises and all this. But how was this created, this sound box in their throat? Why? And it has a definite design about it, a purpose and so on. So it's a limitless subject. Just take this verse, bring this verse to the focus of your attention, and it will go on opening new windows for you to observe the glory of God.